Greetings, I'm the Adventurer, and this is the Minecraft Adventure Saga. It's been a little while since our last recording, however, we're starting out right where we left off from the previous episode, where we had tamed and bred some of these horses, as well as visited the jungle that's just right over there across the ocean for some bamboo, as well as these two little guys right here. But we replanted that bamboo and crafted a few scaffolding, or a bit of scaffolding actually. And then we also visited the dark oak forest that's just off in that direction for some dark oak logs, but more importantly the saplings. And I came back over here and kind of kept replanting those saplings and regrowing them for more dark oak logs. But while I was waiting for those trees to grow, a wandering trader kind of wandered over in the area, and he had these mangrove propagules for sale. So I bought those, and you may have seen just a second ago, but I didn't mistakenly plant them, because I planted them on purpose, but I don't like them in that area, so I'll have to take some time to chop them down. At least I get some mangrove wood out of it, as well as the leaf texture on the mango trees is actually quite nice. I like it a lot, so I'll probably use some shears to collect some of those leaves. But in this episode, we are going to be constructing the first building in our kingdom, and that's going to be a tavern and inn, or tavern/inn, because I like to combine the two into one build. And as you can see from the stack of scaffolding over here, I've sort of picked out my location. But I've chosen this area because starting out in the kingdom, it's going to be a fairly central point, and then in a hypothetical sense, travelers coming off from the sea over here just have to make a short walk up to the tavern and inn for some food, drink, and some rest. And the first thing we need to do is clean up the area just a bit, kind of knock away some of this dirt and fill in this hole. That way we can build something that looks like it's on a strong foundation. Okay, now that we've prepped the area, we can begin laying our foundation. And for the most part, I like to make my builds fairly spacious. That way when you walk inside, everything doesn't seem so cramped and clustered together. I also like to think of this build into 3 different sections, where this first section right here is going to be 17 blocks long. Alright, and this is the end portion of the build, where it's 17 blocks in this direction and then 27 blocks in this direction. And I typically like to build in the odd numbers, or with the odd numbers, because when you get to building the roof, it'll leave it in a nice single block point. But then we'll get to the mid section, which is almost like the greeting area, or maybe even just a guest area. And it's going to be 19 blocks in this direction. And it started to rain on us, but this is the midsection where it's 19 in this direction and then 17 in this direction to here. And then the final section is more of like a great hall, or like a dining area, and it's a 17 by 17. All right, and there we go. And that's the basic layout. And so this right here, it's still going to be a wall, and we'll just connect it to about this point right here. And then from this cobblestone base right here, we're just going to go up 6 blocks, and then we can get started on our build. That's the majority of the outside complete. We can still do a few details here and there. However, now we're going to go work on the inside. And the inside's really what gives it the tavern and inn feel. And I place these pumpkins out here just because maybe this tavern is famous for its pumpkin pies or something. And then as you can see when we walk in, we have plenty of space. And then over here is the inn portion or the inn section of the build. And we're actually going to complete this wall. And we're going to use that wall as a divider between the inn and the rest of the build. And that's the wall about halfway complete. We'll eventually build it all the way to the top. However, for now, we're not going to work on the inn portion of the build until we can get villagers in here. There's going to be probably about 4 or 5 villager rooms down here at the bottom. And then I'm going to build a top floor right here, which is going to be my floor. So I'm going to move out of the encampment, and then the inn is going to be my momentary place of residence. And then I'm just going to use dark oak fences right here, dark oak fence gates to basically trap the villagers in. Now what we want to do is separate this portion of the build from this portion, and what we're going to use for that is a fireplace. So we're just going to use these campfires right here, and we're going to line them up right with this little pillar right there. We want kind of the center, so let's see. I'm going to place 3 of them down, I think probably right here now. And then we're going to use cobblestone blocks. We're going to go about 3 high. We'll go over to this point right here. There we go. And then we're not going to use cobblestone blocks for the top because it makes it look a little bulky in a way. Whoops, I say that and there I go placing those. We're going to use these cobblestone stairs if I could place them correctly. Let's pick this one back up. There we go. Replace it just right there. Yeah, looks nice. And then we're going to place these right here, kind of to give it a little bit something extra, a little extra flair. And then to get rid of this smoke, you just have to place a block right above them. But what I'm going to place are these iron trap doors because they almost look like vents. And we're going to end up building this all the way up to the top, and it's going to be outstretching from the roof. Yeah, looks very nice. I like it a lot. And then what we're going to use just to keep things out of the fire, of course, are these iron bars. There we go. And we're just going to do the same thing on the other side. And you can see how it gives some separation to these different sections while still kind of keeping it open. And what we're going to do now is place some pillars, some kind of more structural pillars where they look like they're holding up the build a little bit, as well as some pillars over here, because what we're going to be doing is building a floor right here, and then some pillars more so kind of decoration, which these over here, let's see, we're going to go probably about 5 blocks in this direction, and then we're going to do the same thing over here. Let's build it right about there, I do believe. And then there's going to be 5 blocks in between here. Let's go right about there. And then same place on the other side. Right about, nope, right there. Went over just a little bit. And then I'm going to have a cobblestone base for these pillars. And then I'm going to go just about 4 up on each of these. Let's see. And then I'm going to be putting arches in between these pillars to kind of give the room a little bit more form without making it look kind of boxy. And so it'll look something like that, and then we're going to throw in some, let's get these out. We're going to throw in some of these dark oak stairs and then the dark oak slab. So we'll place almost like a brace on these dark oak logs right there, and then we'll place another dark oak stair right there, another here, and then in between right there, to create that arch or finish that arch off right there, we're going to use that dark oak slab. So we'll throw our slab right there, and then there's going to be a stair right there. That was, yeah, that's correct. I thought I had placed it on there wrong at first, and then we're just going to do that all the way around. Yeah, like that. That stair was misplaced. Got to go just a little bit higher right there, and then that one was misplaced as well, and I placed that slab just a little low. Let's redo that one, and then let's go back over this one. There we go. And we have the arches in the middle, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use these dark oak logs again, almost like braces out to the side right here, connecting to the wall. And we're going to do the same right here, and we'll probably do the same in the back right here where it outstretches all the way over to here. There we go. And now what we'll do is we'll add almost like a little table right here in the center. Yeah, I believe that's center. And I like to use the andesite stairs for this. So we'll make the stairs upside down. That way they connect to each other right there, and it looks like it has a sturdy base to the table. Just go all the way around, and we'll probably change out that wooden block in the center. Yeah, let's knock that out. And let's put some cobblestone in there for now, just momentarily. And I kind of like using stairs for like little chairs or benches. However, I think for now we're probably gonna use slabs. I think I might have to make some more dark oak slabs for that. And as you can see with the slabs, it seems like it's a little bit more open opposed to the stairs where everything feels a little bit more blocked off, because with the slabs you can walk right over top of them. And we would have put a few pillars just right over here on this side. Let's get our dark oak, or our oak logs out. We're gonna go probably to right about there, just 4 blocks over, and then we'll do the same to the other side. Go about 4 blocks. Actually, we want to there we go. Place our cobblestone base down first, and then we'll go up about 4 blocks, because we're gonna be putting the floor right here. Actually, I think that right there is just right. Let's bring this over and test it out just to make sure. Yeah, because we're gonna be having a floor just above this, and then we'll do the same over here. And then because we're gonna have a floor up here, obviously we're gonna need a staircase, and I believe I'm gonna end up doing the staircase right about here. It's gonna be just a single row or just a single staircase. Let's see, or a single set of stairs. I don't have any. I want to use some oak stairs, so let's go ahead and craft some really quick. We won't need too many actually. And then we'll start probably one in from right here, and we'll make our way up, and then we'll make a gradual turn probably because of where this roof right here splits. And actually I think we'll go ahead and start right now. Let's get our other oak planks out, and then we'll go right about here, and then we'll make a turn, and then actually we're going to put a plank right there, and we'll go up from here, and then we'll go up once more. Let's see, let's put that right there, just like that, and that should bring us up to the top. Yeah, very nice. And then we'll come down here, and actually we'll block this off right here. And to do so, we're probably going to use, let's go ahead and take this over right here. And what we can use, so it doesn't look as blocky, is we could use, let's see, these oak stairs, I'm thinking. Let's go right about like that. And then we'll just use this right there. Yeah, not bad. We'll go ahead and go all the way over with the stairs. Whoops, we'll use that right there. And then let's fill this in right here. We'll just probably go ahead and fill. Actually, maybe we'll put something right there. We'll keep that there for now, and then we'll go up here and we'll finish this floor. So this top floor will probably primarily consist of dining tables, and now we're going to work on some lighting. However, for the meantime, we're just going to spam a few torches. And then down here, it looks like it might be starting to get dark. Let's see. We'll put like a little bar top almost right about here, diagonal from the wall right there. And then I want to actually we need some more dark oak slabs. Let's make a few more. And then we'll connect it all the way over to here. And I like using these oak logs almost like a sturdy base for this tabletop right here. And then we'll go over just a few this direction, and then we'll put right here. And for lighting, I love the lanterns, of course, so we can throw a few lanterns down right here. It's really nothing fancy. However, for decoration, let's go ahead and sleep. It's getting dark. Let's sleep really quick. But for almost like a decorative type of lighting, I like using candles. They don't emit a whole lot of light. However, they look fairly nice. And what I'm going to do is have a chandelier going up, probably up to there, dropping down in this great hall area. Let's throw this here. We're going to use our scaffolding. And then we have some candles right there. We're just going to build our way up. And then we're going to use these iron bars, and we're going to drop down. Let's make sure we get it right there. And then we'll have to drop down a few blocks. Let's actually drop down quite a bit. We could use our axe to be a little bit faster, but let's see. Let's make sure we get it. There we go. And then I'm thinking, let's go down one more. Right there. And then we're going to go ahead and probably build, let's bring this out here. There we go, just like that. Because I want to drop a, let's drop a dark oak fence just right there. And then I want to use this regular oak fence, because this dark oak fence, it separates a little bit, so you can see the separation of the chandelier a little bit, just like that. And then we also have to kind of use the dark oak fence, because if we were to place a fence right there, it doesn't connect to the iron bar. So let's just make our way all the way around this. Oop, if I don't fall, well, we can pick that up anyways. Worked out nicely. And then, oh, I see a creeper out there. And then we will place one right there, and let's just work our way, or build our way up using the scaffolding, not the arrows. And then we'll place our candles. However, I don't have anything to light it with, but we can at least place them down. Let's see, and I kind of like how it looks with 3. So we'll use 3. You can place 4, kind of like sea pickles. You can place four candles in a little block, and the more candles you put in one spot, the brighter it will be. But for now, we're just going to put 3, because 3 fit fairly nicely on our little fences right here. Let's jump over there. Let's just go ahead and drop down. We'll get these out of the way, and we'll see how it looks. We'll see how it looks just right over here. Well, I went out really quick to grab some flint. That way I could make some flint and steel so we could see it lit up, and it looks pretty nice. However, I may change the oak fence right there, just because it blends in with the log a little bit, but I like it. It looks pretty good. And then a couple more things. We probably won't do a whole lot more, just because we're getting kind of long on the episode. We'll probably throw some chairs down around this fireplace right here. Whoops, let's place it right here. And then we'll place probably 3 in a row right here that fit nicely right there. Yeah, very nice. Makes it look a little bit more lively. Fills in some of the space. Well, we're going to continue to work on the inside. However, for now, that's the end of this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next adventure.